Live coverage of the NBA here on 2. And the Clippers starting 5. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Big Dog. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Harden, and it's Powell in at the 2. And for the Lakers, the wing pairing, Reeves with LeBron. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Austin. And it's Doncic in at point. Brent, both these teams have been on fire lately, which is what makes this matchup so interesting, don't you think?
This is a game where the unstoppable force meets an immovable object. Seems like neither of these squads can lose right now, but one's going to win tonight, Kevin.
To the paint. Here's Reeves, and he makes good on the layup.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Doncic against Harden. It's good.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively, but Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstances.
Now, here's Doncic. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Harden looking it over. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Over to the left wing. Powell with the steal. Here's Big Dog. James covering. Big Dog, no good.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
At the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now, here's Doncic. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. James in the post. Leonard's there. 5 on the clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. Powell pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here is Harden. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. The pass to Zubac. It's Powell on the wing. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Reeves. He lobs it up.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet.
All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. Fourth spot held by the Lakers.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Passes it to Big Dog. Harden outside. Pass to Powell. Shot to stop the run. Lakers with the rebound. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look, and see if they can keep that up. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
And here we are, Brent, right around the midway point of the season. When you play, did you ever hit a rookie wall?
I really didn't, Kevin, but it all depends on the minutes that you're playing. If you're coming off the bench for 15 or 20, you probably don't get in that position. But if you are a full-time starter as a rookie and you have that opportunity, man, that schedule, that can mount up on you. And LeBron's playmaking has always been exceptional, has no trouble spotting the open man.
Leonard inside, working on Finney-Smith. And Leonard gets it to go.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And the dunk by Austin.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Clippers trail by 4. Al Harden, right now checking his stats. He's averaging over 23 points a game. Here's Big Dog. It's rebounded by Doncic.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
In the corner, it's James. There's the pass to Reeves. Harden against Doncic. It's up a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And the Lakers with possession here. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Pass to Big Dog. Up top Powell. Finney-Smith defending. Powell, the pass to Zubac. Shoots over Austin. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Clippers ball.
Taking a look here at some of the numbers for James Harden. And the Clippers call time here.
Called by LA. It's time for T-shirts.
out the numbers for the Bulldozer. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 13 rebounds, and almost 4 blocks. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Great positioning on the putback. And it's all knotted up.
Zubac does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
And the dunk by Austin.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And so here are the Clippers. After the basket by the Lakers. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
Throw good, James Harden. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
He's perfect from the line this time. We know Greg, LA's challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their stars.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect one or two other guys to get you there.
Connects from three-point range.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Harden against Doncic. This is it to Powell. Traps in the tray.
How about Powell just coming back and taking on the challenge, answering the call?
The Lakers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Reeves, guarded by Powell. Leonard against Doncic. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with a three, and he is coming right back at you.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 6. Count it. Good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Finney-Smith. Yes! It's James picking up the assist. Finney-Smith's got 6.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And the basket by Harden.
You can't lose Harden there. He slipped inside there and made them pay.
The Lakers in the lead. James looking it over. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, good job to take him right at the knee.
Personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
At the line.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, I want to
Shooting
add
2.
also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
A free throw drops for Finney-Smith. And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Up top, Leonard. Finney-Smith defending. They get the rebound. Shots good by Big Dog.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 6. Back to Finney-Smith. And the rejection by Harden. Pass to Powell. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Austin. Austin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Finney-Smith. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Dubs subbed in for Austin Reeves. So it's the Lakers now, and the shot goes in, and the Lakers lead by 4.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. And Brett, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game. At his peak, Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. 4th, the Clippers.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Doncic outside. Pass to Austin. Shoots over Zubac. It's hauled in by Zubac. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers, trailing by 2. The pass to Leonard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Lakers shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Stolen by Zubac.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Pass to Big Dog. And it's blocked. Passes it to Doncic. And here is Vanderbilt. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. The shot is good off the backboard. And the Lakers lead by 4. The Clippers shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is in 48% in the first quarter. Leonard against Hachimura. Pass to Big Dog. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Clippers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. So, for the Clippers, Jones checked in for Zubac. Dunn comes in for Norman Powell. And Simmons subbed in for James Harden. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
In a moment here to look at the numbers for Doncic. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 13 assists, and 7 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now here's Austin. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for his team in that Grizzlies game. A three-pointer is right on target. Cubs got his second bucket of the night.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Simmons, the teardrop falls in.
And Simmons is so deft with the floater, freezing the D completely.
The pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. The three. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Big Dog. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Felt like he also was prepared for whatever the opposition was coming at him with. He was either contesting shots or swatting them away. Just a dominant defensive performance all the way around.
Here's Doncic. Three-pointer. Austin. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they didn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Lakers leading by 5. Austin is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Doug. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And the basket by Harden.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Clippers in recent years have become one of the better defensive teams in the league. Now, Coach Ty Lue said it's tough, because everybody on the floor now is a decent three-point shooter. So you got to pick your poison. It's different than when I first started. The game is changing every year. So you've got to be able to adapt to the times. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before. And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Wednesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Doncic against Harden. Zubac trying to break loose. Harden, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Clippers trail by 7. To the inside. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Simmons.
At 6'11" with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Once again, your Laker girls dance team.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Austin. James comes in for Rui Hachimura. Austin Reeves is checked in for Dub. And Vincent subbed in for Luka Doncic. James, the pass to Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. And that one drops. Vanderbilt's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Harden left side. Vanderbilt with the block. And he recovers it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. And it's good, 2 points. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
LeBron outside. LeBron slashes inside. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Hey, Brent, with his skill set, Norman Powell is the type of player that could fit on any team.
Yeah, so effective at playing off the ball, and he's a good source of instant offense when he gets that opportunity. He can be a three-level scorer.
Here's Reeves, headed by Powell. There's the triple. James connects from deep.
And we know LeBron has continued to work on his shot throughout his career. He's got to honor that three-ball.
Simmons inside. James defending. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Ben Simmons. Here's Reeves, headed by Powell. Here's Reeves. Hayes finds Vanderbilt. Over Jones. Vanderbilt misses.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Benson with it, guarded by Harden. Vincent the pass to Reeves. The kick out to LeBron. Over Simmons. Here's Hayes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Simmons. 8 points for him. In the corner, Powell with it. And the 3 off target.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Passes to Vincent. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Vincent's got his first bucket in this one.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now, here is Harden. 13 points in the game. And there it is for him. Harden's got 15.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the Lakers call time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Clippers, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, the Lakers, a game behind.
Yeah, and I think the Clippers, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And here's Harden for three. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harden's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers. Here's Reeves, guarded by Powell. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. Made no impact, but they still got the score.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Vanderbilt.
At the line for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves.
One shot.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And the Clippers call time here.
All right, fans, if you want a free T-shirt, get out and get loud.
Substitution here for the Lakers. Austin is checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Up checked in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. The Clippers also making some changes. Big Dog is checked in for Derek Jones. Leonard comes in for Simmons. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Powell.
Third team foul.
Lakers leading by 6. Doncic left side. Doncic bullies the D inside.
That's more like it. Rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
The three from Harden. It's hauled in by Dove.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Dunn following the bucket by the Lakers. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the dunk by Austin.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now here's Harden. 18 points for him. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Can they get it? Got a hand on it. Doncic against Zubac. Doncic passes to Austin. Good work defensively by Harden. Clippers trail by 12. Shoots from 14. Shots good by Big Dog. Big Dog's got 11.
Oh, great find there from Harden. He's just so good at finding his teammates in rhythm.
And there's the pass to Hachimura. It's blocked, and they get it back. Here's Tubb. No good from outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Done outside. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Step back shot, and the jumper falls for him. Leonard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. Here's Dunn. Dunn covering. Over to the wing for 3. Hachimura, no good.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter. Definitely respecting the shooting ability.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging about 23 points per, 11 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
And the basket by Austin.
Seems like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Dunn left side. Zubac trying to break loose. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Dunn.
And Dunn is spectacular, seeking contact and getting it. He just absorbs the hit, yet still able to finish.
Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
He's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. LeBron James still has a singular focus. He says, I'm a winner and I want to win. Competing for championships has been my goal since I entered the league. Once you know how to get there, playing basketball at this level, just to be playing basketball, is not my DNA anymore. Kevin, he certainly has that special sauce.
He is letting it be known, and championship medal to boot. David, thank you.
The Achilles heel of this team right now, turnover.
And the dunk by Austin.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive season.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And it's Leonard missing. Lakers leading by 12. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Hachimura. From deep. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Hachimura. Doncic has got 16.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for them.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Driving the lane. That one, no good. Harden with the defensive effort. Clippers trail by 15. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. They need this. Done outside. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And it's awesome to see Dunn works in his effective mid-range jumper. So sharp, so accurate.
Leonard against Doncic. The tray. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. On a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. High turnovers in the first half, James. I'm sure that ball security will be a focus in the second half.
Yeah, that's still too many turnovers, especially unforced turnovers. So we got to really lock in on our turnovers, make the right play at all times.
James, thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. This portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
You can point to their long-range shooting as the main problem area. They're taking a lot of threes, and their percentage is hovering in the low 30s. That's too cold. 30 degrees, you need a jacket for that.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
Legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girl.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The bulldozer has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Big Dog is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Harden. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Powell in at the 2 spot. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. The Clippers, number 1.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Passes it to Harden. And the rejection by LeBron.
Big-time swat, LeBron James making his presence felt.
And the Lakers have possession. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. Doncic against Leonard. Outside, James. The Clippers grab the miss. Powell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leonard kicks to Powell. Pass to Big Dog. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to end his cold spell. It's rebounded by Austin. Austin's got rebound number 8 now on the night. There's the pass to LeBron. He dishes it to Austin. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game. Harden the pass to Pop. Back to Harden. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Leonard. And the lead is down inside single digits. Leonard's got 8.
You don't try to search out the mid-range jumper in the analytic age, but Kawhi Leonard does, and it works.
Now here's James. He's guarded closely. And the rejection by Zubac.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Big Dog, the pass to Zubac. There's Big Dog, covered by LeBron. They grab their own miss. Big Dog, and he goes in for the dunk.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Here's Reeves. 5 points in the game. Austin no luck.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Back to Powell. Pass to Big Dog. Now here's Leonard. Over Finney-Smith. Leonard no luck.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice. All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Now here's Harden. 18 points for him. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Lakers call time here.
Calls timeout. And give a big round of applause to your Laker Youth Dance Team.
And a chance to check out some stats for Big Dog. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, putting up about 24 points per, 12 rebounds, and 8 assists.
And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Now here's James. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Pass to Harden. Over in the corner, Zubac. It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Lakers on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Clock at 4. Big Dog.
LeBron in great defensive position that time. Exceptional at using his wingspan to throw off the shooter.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
That free throw good from Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hachimura comes in for James. And Dubs subbed in for Austin Reeves. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. When you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else.
we can think of.
Given his length, it's very hard to stop Zubac that close in. He's going to go over most guys.
Pass to Hachimura. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the Clippers call time here. The Bulldozer with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. I think good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
So, for the Clippers, Jones checked in for Zubac. Chris Dunn comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ben Simmons in for James Harden. Simmons looking around. And the pass to Big Dog. And it's blocked. Out to the right wing. Here's Dunn. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
You have to admire how Dunn draws these fouls. Just a master at fooling whoever is on.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. Scores the ball, distributes it well, and also pounds the glass aggressively.
So he gets them both. And so it's the Lakers with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Simmons against Doncic. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Austin.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
There's Big Dog. 15 points in the game. That one goes in.
The assist goes to Ben Simmons.
And here is Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's the 3. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Passes to Big Dog. Kicks to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Now, here's Dunn. Guarded closer. He gets that one. 19 points for Big Dog.
And the height Dunn possesses is what allows him to see the floor so well. So good at setting up his guys for quality shots.
Oh, that's blocked. Outside, Jones. He kicks to Powell. Hachimura grabs the miss.
I saw a green light there, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Vanderbilt finds Doncic. Now Austin. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Now here's Powell. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Here's Simmons. And that one's drained from the low block. Simmons got 10.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Doncic against Simmons. Now here's Austin. Tight defense on him. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Dunn. That's the big dog. There's the dish to Powell. Dunn looking over the floor. Driving in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Rui Hachimura picks one up. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting for LA, Chris Dunn. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. And he makes both free throws.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Beyond the arc. And the dunk by Austin.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. Book it, Doncic hits the contested 3.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Dunn outside. Vanderbilt with the block. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Austin. James comes in for Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves is checked in for Dub. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Dunn outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good for 2. Dunn's got 10 points.
And it's a guessing game for the D when Dunn is involved in pick-and-roll situations. He can beat you in so many ways.
This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Clippers, number 1.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense. And these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
LeBron dishes to Hayes. LeBron outside. Pass to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Hachimura's got his second bucket.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Back to Dunn. Oh, the lob for Simmons. LeBron with the block. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
A brief check now of the stats for Zubac. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging 13 points per game, 9 rebounds, then just over 2 blocks. And you talk about a difference maker. He's a factor inside with his length and activity.
When you look at bigs, you talk to them about 2 key components: protect the rim and pound the glass. And intimidation, that helps too.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 10. To the middle, it's Powell on the wing. That three off the mark.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
James in the post, defended by Jones. Unloads, and Jones sends it back.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Dunn passes to Powell.
2 minutes.
Simmons on the wing. The Lakers with the rebound. Hachimura's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside. And James with the basket on the assist by Hachimura. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Up top, Simmons. Defended by Vincent. Jones kicks to Dunn. Yep, that one goes. 12 points for Chris Dunn.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Vincent with it. Simmons is there. LeBron with it. 5 points in the game. Offensive rebound. Here's Dunn. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Shooting for LA, Chris Dunn. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Reeves. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. That one drops for him. Reeves has got his 3rd bucket of the night. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 14-point game. Passes it to Powell. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Dunn. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Dunn's got 12 now in this quarter.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Knocked away. LeBron outside. Pass to Reeves. Throws it up high. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. LeBron James is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 12. Now here's James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Number 7.
That's such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James.
That one is off.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back, you really marvel at. We truly have been witnesses to something special.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Done outside. Unloads from 13. It's deflected. Now James Reeves. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Hachimura against Leonard. Outside, James. There's the drive. And the dunk by James.
Just can't say enough about what LeBron James can do on the floor. That time with the handle, terrific at moving the defense around.
Now, here is Harden. Here's the floater. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Lakers leading by 14. Here's Vincent. Good D by Jones.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. That one goes. Counted.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Down low. And the rejection by James. And they're able to recover. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Reeves. Now the pass to Vincent. Rebound by the Clippers. Big Dog's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, the inside part of Kawhi's game just so hard to stop. He's too physical and seems to be just locked in at times.
Passes it to Hachimura. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Leonard. It's blocked. Here's Vincent, guarded by Harden. Vincent, the pass to James. James with a powerful James.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Clippers trail by 12. And it's Dunn penetrating. Count that bucket. Dunn's got 14 points now in the second half.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Here's Vincent. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. And the Lakers lead by 12. Clippers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Jones. And he lays it straight in.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Here's Vincent. Takes it inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And credit
the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Outside, James. Here's Vincent, guarded by Harden. No problems knocking that one down. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-pointer. He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Here's Reeves, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Austin, he's checked in for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Rui Hachimura. Here's Dunn, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Offensive rebound, kicks it out to Jones. Drains the three-pointer.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Here's Reeves. Here's Vincent. Almost, but it rolls out.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Austin. Vincent with it. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the high post. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Pass to Jones from downtown. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. That's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Reeves. Dunn covering. In the corner, it's James. That's tipped. Dunn outside. Here's Harden. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. Norman Powell's checked in for the Clippers. And here's Harden. 5 to shoot. And Harden with the stuff.
And this is Harden's specialty. One of the best in the league at drawing contact, and yet still able to convert.
Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones.
James Harden at the line for 1.
What's up?
They throw good, James Harden.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
And the dunk by Austin.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Leonard looking around. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Lakers leading by 5. And a deep 3 from Doncic. They get it back.
down the stretch. He's been flat.
Harden against Doncic. Shoots from 12. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 23 points.
And that's what makes Harden so tough to contain. He can hurt you at all three levels and gets them from the mid-range on that one.
Now here's LeBron. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Austin.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Up top, Leonard, covered by LeBron. Here's Big Dog. Lakers with the rebound. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
Just watching the King come down the lane with that kind of roar. Wow, ferocious.
And Harden with the stop.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now here's Austin. The pass to Finney-Smith. That one falls. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Inside, it's deflected and stolen by LeBron. Now here's Doncic. Kicks it to LeBron. A shot, no good. Good D by Harden. And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Now Powell. Here's Big Dog. Nails the baby hook. Big Dog's got 12 points here in the second half. Lakers leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Leonard with the steal. 1:51 left in the game. Dishes it to Powell. Harden outside. Pocket 6. Here he goes. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
His 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Austin. 2 shots.
He misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. The Clippers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Harden bounce pass. 11 feet away, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Passes to Big Dog. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for away, number 7, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He hits both from the stripe.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Doncic to the rack.
Time out. The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 4. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Our New Balance player of the game, the Bulldozer.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he could do on that court tonight.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Powell inside. Working on Finney Smith. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Powell, the pass to Zubac. It counts.
With their backs against the wall, Zubac goes off.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 1. 16 seconds left in the fourth.
All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard against Doncic. Lets it go with the 3. Can't get the 3 to fall.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.